Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Minecraft Evolve. In today's episode, I'll be making some major upgrades to the base and beginning the farming district and showing my plans for future expansion. Here we go. The first thing I need to do is get myself some basic machines, as you can see right here. So I'm going to start crafting these up, and here we go. First thing I want to do is get myself a whisk. So 5 iron plates, just like that. Alright, then from here I need andesite alloy, just like that, and a whisk, which I can then use with an andesite mechanism and a cogwheel, which should be easy enough. And just like that, I have a mixer, which currently doesn't have a basin, so there we go, just like that. And I need some more palisades. There. I'll hook all this up underground so that it all gets rotation. I'm gonna start wrapping it around this way though. What's the next thing I need? A millstone is gonna be real useful in general, so I'm gonna get myself one of those real quick. There we go, just like that. I am going to I think that's gonna work kind of well right there, just like that. Then I'm gonna need myself a drill. I actually don't really need this, but since I'm doing the quests, I'll make myself one of those. And bring it andesite alloy, nice and easy. Just chuck that in the chest right there. And last but not least, an encased fan. If I can spell encased, which means I need 4 more iron sheets. Not quite sure how I'm going to work this. I might just do... I need to get myself a wrench, which is actually what I think I'm going to do right now. So it's actually pretty easy, just 3 gold sheets, and just like that I have a wrench, which is super useful for a lot of things. Alright, now we got that done. I'm going to get myself a large water wheel. I have changed the recipe for this. It's a good bit more expensive now, but I think I should have all this stuff. I just need planks, and there we go. So, I'm gonna give myself some more andesite, and I have 2 of them. I'm gonna need more andesite, so I might go mining for that, and then I'll get all this hooked up to some rotation. I probably want to adjust this so that maybe it's like going that way, or like something like that maybe, because obviously I need to put something in front of this for it to work, but maybe I think that'll work decently well right there. Maybe bring that out 1 more, and then just have it wrapped around the millstone, because if you didn't know, you can actually power a millstone from underneath. You don't need to use a cog. So, and then I could just have like another one right there, and I think that'll work pretty well. Alright, but for all that, I need some more andesite, so I guess I'm going mining again. Should really figure out a different mine entrance somewhere closer here, but for now this works. I do kind of enjoy this boat ride across the lake, and I think I'm going to build myself a large mining operation over here. It looks like, I don't know what this biome is called, but it looks like all dead and stuff, so I think it'll work quite nicely if I have it over here. Well, later on, I'll definitely be installing an elevator in here, because hitting my head every time I walk down those stairs is not fun. So I'll collect up a few stacks of andesite real quick, and then see you back at the base. Man, there we go. Now I just gotta go back to the base. So, as you can see, as you saw, I have all this hooked up. Power, I got my fan, my mixer, my press. Now I don't have to manually crank anything, which will be nice. And I tried to make it look at least decent. I know it's not great, but speaking of making things look decent, I'm thinking I want to make like a continuously expanding camp instead of like a house or a structure. I'll make like a big camp with like paths and like over here we got all this section, and I'll make maybe like a tent, and then you walk over here and you got another section with like all the cooking maybe, and like just like spread out across this area, and then with like walls around it. So I think that's what I'm going to start working on from here. So I'm going to go look up some I'll put up some reference images on the screen. Hopefully I can find something, and then I'm going to get going. So here we go. So, as you can see, I put up some walls. So, my general idea for the base is I'm gonna have a path leading down here. Over here is gonna be like the wood and foresting area. Then, like, maybe over here I'll have some food, and there'll be like a path leading all the way around up to here, which is where I'll have my large mining operation. So it's gonna be pretty big. This is just like the rough. I'm working it out. Like, eventually it'll be separated out more. And of course, eventually they'll start having like actual buildings, but this is like the first camp area here. It looks alright, not the biggest fan of it, but it'll work for the time being. I don't have a whole ton of resources, and I'm protected against mobs because they can't get in. And it's mostly lit up in here. There might be a few dark areas, which I'm sure I will quickly find out when creeper blows me up. But with that said, I need food because I am severely lacking in that department. I'm thinking to start a sheep farm, and some wheat, which means I think I'm gonna start clearing out up here to be the farming center, which is over this way. I'll have some farms going off into that way, and then leading down this hill where I'll build a dock over here. But of course, as you can see, I don't have any of that yet. So in order to do one thing, I gotta do a whole lot of other things first. Tis the way of Minecraft. Alright, hello again. A little bit of a change of plans. So I'll pop up a diagram. So I'm down here. So this is actually where I'm going to be putting the farming portion of my base. So I do have a lot of cleaning up to do, trees and terraforming, so I'm going to get going on that, and I'll see you when I'm done. And hello again. I've started working out the path, as you can see, leading over to the farming district. And I'm thinking I'm gonna have a lot of the farms up here with probably a windmill of some sort right at the center here. That's like roughly the center. And then farms leading off in all directions. Probably some animal farms around here as well. And like turn this into more of a basin, or maybe move over in that use that basin for some like underwater plants, like kelp, which is actually already growing in there. So I have a few plants here, not a whole ton. I just gotta keep chipping away at flattening and smoothing it out into something decent enough to start working. So here we go again. And just like that, I have a small little wheat farm over here. And now we have another farm. This is just a bunch of various crops that I've discovered. I'm gonna be putting I'll put like walls around it and stuff. Then I'm gonna have like potatoes and carrots. Thing is, I don't actually have any more of those because I kind of hate all of them. But that's fine. I can always get more of them. So actually, at the moment, I'm just running around looking for other fruits, like dragon fruit. Can I plant that? I can't. But I can eat it. I'm gonna just start running off this area here so I can lead down. I'm gonna put all my sugarcane and stuff down here. Smooth out this transition so it's not just it's not like a cliff, it's more like a gentle hill. Eventually I'll install actual paths all around the base. This is pretty much just temporary, so I can get the rough shape and outline worked out. And oh, I fell in a pit. Hello, sheep. Ooh, iron. Iron is actually something I need that I don't have a lot of at the moment. Let's see if I can get this sheep out of there. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're so close. There we go. Now I'll just cover that up like it never existed. No problems. I'm kidding. Something like that. And I have another little farm area down here done. Maybe I'll put in, maybe just like pile up some barrels over here. Do I have any spruce wood with me? I do. A few chests, just to give it a little bit more decoration over here. And I'll add, obviously I'm going to decorate this a whole lot more down the line, but for now it's actually starting to come together decently well. Obviously I'm going to add my windmill right here, and then actual paths connecting everything up. I might make those out of sand. Not quite sure what a good block for that would be at the moment. Oh, and I'm trying to eat as much food as I can because I have that mod installed. I just think it's kind of fun, and it encourages you to try different foods and explore with the food mods I have installed. This here is definitely something I have to work out. I'll probably bring the beach back down closer to the shore, but something I'm gonna have to work out. But for now I'm pretty happy with that. I am going to just maybe get some, what do we have for andesite walls? I know, I probably should save my andesite. I'm realizing, what about tough walls? I kind of like that cut tough. How do I get that? I'm gonna assume I need a stone cutter. I have just realized that this is not actually a square, which is going to annoy me, which means I'm going to fix it. There we go, now it's a square. So, there we go. And with that said, that's going to do it for today's episode of Minecraft Evolve. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Gives me motivation to keep going. And I will see you guys in the next episode.